가서 그 얼굴부터 씻자고.
너희들이 그 원칙을 깼어.
죄송합니다.
Obviously the soldier that the frontman shot counts, but we can also count the doctor, as no, he didn't shoot him, but it was under his orders and that still counts. As of the time of filming this episode, Season 2 has not yet come out, so we do not know if he survived this gunshot. I think he probably did, as he is a character a lot of people would like to see return. But I will assume not. I will assume he's dead. As the frontman of the facility, he holds a large responsibility for all the wrongdoings that occur on the island. We know this is his first game as frontman, since in episode 2, it shows he went missing less than a month ago. We know it's less than a month, because he paid the rent to the landlord. But we also know that it's more than a week ago, since his goldfish are dead, and they can survive 8 to 14 days without food. So we can add on 255 murders for the red light green light game. These people had no clue they were playing for their lives, and so it will go down as murder. 14 people chose not to come back after that, along with Player 1 and Player 456 who both survived, and the Doctor who we already covered before, leaving 184 people who also died during the games. What will their deaths be marked as? Well, for this we will compare Squid Games to another death game, Russian Roulette. If someone dies in a game of Russian Roulette, the other participants are charged with manslaughter. And no, the contract doesn't excuse this. There is no contract that excuses homicide. We also know that the frontman participated in his own Squid Game in 2015 and won. If we assume his Squid Game went down similar to the 2021, then that's an additional 184 voluntary manslaughter charges he will receive for participating in the Squid Game knowing it was a death game. This is just an estimate, obviously.
우리 마누라가 내 거랑 애들 거랑 아침마다 도시락 싸느라고 항상 바빴어.
That's great, old man, but there's a better way. You can get packed lunches just like these ones for you and your kids using today's sponsor, Factor 75. You ever find yourself needing food but don't have the time to prep the food? Hopefully follow the recipe right, clean up all the mess afterwards and not even know properly if what you made follows your diet plan.
Whoa, watch out, cat.
Okay, let's order fast food. No! That's greasy and unhealthy.
You can do better than that.
Factor 75 sends weekly fresh meals made by chefs which caters to your dietary requirement as well as providing you with all the healthy nutrients, and the best part is you don't even have to do the research for it. That's all done for you, no headaches. Job done. Just explore the menu and pick what you fancy. Easy peasy. If this interests you and you wish to support the channel as well as eat good, you can use my code POG MOUSAIT Jan50 for 50% off your first box. Thanks for listening. Now let's continue with the video.
초 상우 나이 46세 전직 기쁨증권 투자 2팀 팀장 고객 이해지금을 무단으로 빼돌려 주식 파생 상품과 선물 옵션에 투자했다가 실패 현재 손실액 6억 5천만 원 107번 김미영 채무
Cho Sang-Woo bet the money of his clients on stocks and futures, futures being the future price of a market. Very high risk, high reward type of betting, which he lost. Is this illegal? Yes. He bet the money of his clients, which he was trusted with, abusing his position as team leader of Team 2 at Joy Investments. That would be embezzlement. He would likely have to fake some signatures or use fake checks to achieve this, which is forgery. We get this confirmed by the police.
경제범죄 가중처벌법 위반 혐의로 체포영장이 발부됐습니다.
Just like the frontman, Sang-Woo Game 2 onwards has involvement with the deaths of all participants and will receive a manslaughter charge for the 185 participants except 2.
모르겠어. 그럼 그냥 가.
These two specific cases will be counted as murder, as they were directly by him and only him. Ali will not count for this, as it was the guard that shot him, even if he was indirectly killed by Sang-Woo.
카드 원하시는 금액을
Seong Gi-hun steals his mother's credit card and withdraws money to gamble with in horse racing. Although his mother would not likely press charges, this would be theft. For the first game, he had no knowledge that the games were life or death, and this was due to the deceptive tactics of the descriptions of the game before they started. After being set free, he did report it to the police, which shows plenty of evidence that his hands are clean for the people who died in red light green light.
뭐죠? 돈 필요하다면서요, 진. 우리 가족 앞에 다시는 안 나타나 주셨으면 합니다. 가영이가 많이 힘들어합니다. 이제 미국으로 떠나야 되는데 자꾸 이런 식으로 부스 나타나지. 이 새끼가.
Now, just like everyone else who participated in the Squid Games, episode 3 onwards, he will receive 185 counts of voluntary manslaughter.
돈이 너무 많으면은 아무리 뭘 사고 먹고 마셔도 결국 다 시시해져 버려. 언제부터인가 내 고객들이 하나 둘씩 나한테 그러는 거야. 살면서 더 이상 즐거운 게 없다고. 그래서 다들 모여서 고민을 좀 해봤지. 뭘 하면은 좀 재미가 있을까?
As the origin of the Squid Game and the host, he holds the utmost responsibility for every death in the facility, from a guard, on a player, or a mechanic within the facility. These will be viewed directly as murder on his orders. The players who will not count is the 14 who didn't return, and player 456 who survived, the players who died during the riots, the players who... and player 67 who was murdered. That totals 410 players. Okay, that's it. We can stop there, right? No. Because he's been doing Squid Games annually for 33 years. That's 32 other Squid Games with 456 players in each. Most of them likely didn't even make use of Clause 3, meaning most of them had 455 homicides. I will estimate that 1 in every 4 Squid Game activates Clause 3, and the same amount as in the 2020 Squid Games are spared as a result. That would mean roughly 14,200 people have died in the Squid Games prior to the events of the show, and that's not even including this quote.
The games this edition have been amazing.
Right, the contest in Korea was the best.
Which hints at there being more games.